Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Aria Allies. Today we're going to be doing another writing video. I haven't written a lot since my last writing video. I mean, I have, because that was just a couple days ago. For you guys, it's probably going to be like a lot more than a couple days ago, because I'm going to be uploading this video like a lot later. But for me, it was just like 2-ish days ago. I am trying to write every single day, regardless of if I feel like it or not. And right now, like I started writing earlier in the day. Like I was writing, I started writing like earlier, like I want to say 6 a.m. Technically, I didn't go to sleep that night, so I kind of just stayed up till 6, and I was writing as I was like staying up, and then I went to sleep, and then I was kind of asleep throughout the whole day, and then I woke up and I started writing again. So, but like I have been packing to go like back to university, so I've been having to wash clothes. Well, I'm still washing clothes right now, and then I'll be putting all of my things, all of my nail stuff, my ASMR stuff, and my clothes, like I have to fold all those, put them back in suitcases, and get ready to go back to college. But while I'm just waiting and sitting around in the in-between, I have been writing. So far I think I haven't written 1,000 yet, but I think I'm pretty close. I think it's like 874 words, I want to say. So, and that's like minus the title or whatever of the new chapter. So yeah, like 874 words. I was looking at some things and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like, because I remember when I was talking about how my chapters are seeming like really like chunky, but they're not, because I look at like other authors and I'm like authors with like published works and stuff, their works are in Barnes and Noble. Yeah, I look at their stuff and I'm like, their chapters are also 3,000 to 5,000 words, so you know, why can't mine be? And so I'm like, I just have to stop worrying about, and that's, I feel like that's what a lot of us do, like when we're like writing and stuff, we like worry about things that are like that can come later, you know, like the chapter length. I just honestly need to stay focused on finishing the first draft. Like that needs to be my #1 priority, and I need to stop like thinking about like the little things, like, oh, like is this act starting when it needs to, or like what's happening there. Like it has to like make sense, you know. Like I cannot continue to just like let other stuff, I'm looking at my dog, let other stuff like make me like stop and pause and go back. Like, you know how they say like don't edit during the draft? Yeah, I need to not do that. I need to focus and keep going further. But I have been writing for a while, like all day, so I think I might actually end up going to the store really quick. It seems so late outside, but it's only 6:51, so basically 7 o'clock. I might end up going to the store to get like a snack or something, but I don't know. Probably not gonna film that part. I'm really just getting ready to, I'm just like packing and like using my like washing machine or whatever to wash clothes and get ready to go back to college. I really don't feel like going back. I don't feel like, it's like such a transition to keep going like back. But I'm honestly I am a little happy to go back at times, just because I know that on campus there's like the library and there's the union and there's all these other different types of like places that would make like really good writing spots and stuff. And I think like I never really had a reason to like really sit down in there in those spots. I mean, I do periodically sit down, watch a show or a movie while I eat and in between classes, but up until that point, like up until now, like I haven't really had a good reason to really sit down and like enjoy those places. So I think like they will make really, really good spots for like writing vlogs, and just to, even when I'm not filming, just to like sit down, write, and you know, indulge in whatever, grab a coffee or whatnot. But I am on chapter 11. This is also a different point of view. I don't know if I mentioned, but throughout the story, the point of view is changing between the main 4 characters. Also, like, I don't know if I've mentioned this in the video, but I am writing a novel, Project CR, and yeah, it's about the point of view of forming teenagers who are going on this adventure to basically stop a interdimensional king that's trying to kill them and take over the world and other worlds. So yeah, anyway, I am on chapter 11, and I have noticed that I haven't exactly, like, before I mentioned that I mentioned that I wasn't following the plot, and now I'm like, I'm following the plot. I'm following the plot for the most part. Like, the things are happening that I still want to happen. But the thing is that I have to really, like, put, like, for sometimes I would be like, I don't feel like writing a whole thing about that, so I'm just not gonna add it. But then I realized, like, if I don't add this, then the story or the plot or the whole thing, it wouldn't be as good as it could be. So that's why I'm like, you know what, screw it. I know it's gonna take more time. I know it's gonna take a lot more effort, but if I want it to be like where I want it to be, if I want it to be as good as I want it to be, then I'm gonna have to just do what I have to do and write it. So I'm like, now I used to have like that mentality towards the beginning of this process, but now I'm just like, it's gonna be what it is. Like, I'm gonna write it. It's gonna be written how it's gonna be written, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. And yeah, so right now, that's just what I've been doing. That's what I've been on. I've been trying to, you know, stay with the plot, but also have the story still fluid enough to change if I want to change things. I've noticed that, like, normally I don't know if I feel like I'm getting like imposter syndrome, or if I feel like I'm getting like behind or something. I don't know why. I love watching people's vlogs and watching people's writing process and their ideas. Like, I spend most of my time on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, hearing about so many people's like different like ways that they write, and just anything that involves like writing, you know, especially fantasy and fiction novels. Like, I all into that. But lately, like, when I see stuff, I'm like, dang, like, I'm always finding myself kind of comparing myself to them, and that's not good. That's not okay, and it's not needed. I don't know why I'm starting to do that out of nowhere. Normally I can just really sit down and enjoy a video, but now it's like I'm sitting down and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, their story here, or they're doing this right now, and I'm just not there. And it's just like Aria, take a minute, like, take a chill pill, like, relax a bit. You're on the right track. You're getting where you need to go. Like, relax. I wouldn't say that I'm feeling like I feel like I just need to, you know, focus up again and figure out like what I need to happen. I feel like it's a lot of things with like going back to university and like, you know, all this other type of stuff. I feel like I'm already overly stressed. So I feel like right now my brain is in like just regular stress mode, and like that's making other things that I usually would not be stressed about stress me out. That's like just a little thing that I'm, you know, have been thinking about. But yeah, so I'm gonna write a little bit before, it's only 6:56. I'm gonna write a little bit, and then I'm going to probably end up going to the store to get like a snack, probably something sweet, probably something that I don't need to eat, but I'm gonna get it anyway because I want it. I'm probably gonna go get something from the store, but after, oh my gosh, there's a ladybug in here. But after I write a few more words down, I kind of want to get to 1,000 before I go, so that I can at least be like, I wrote 1,000 words today, and I won't feel as not productive. So yeah, that's a cute little update, and there you go. I hope you liked this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you when I see ya. Okay, so I have made it to 1,660 words. I'm gonna go to the store now just really quick to get something. Oh, we actually have food here. I'm just like hungry for, not hungry, but like I just want something sweet, or I guess maybe something unhealthy, I don't know. But I just want like some chocolate or like some chips or something. So I'm gonna go to the store, and then look at how my dog is looking at me. Oh, I'm gonna miss my dog. I'm gonna miss him when I go back to college. It's hard for him not being there and stuff. But yeah, so that is basically what I'm finna get ready to do. I don't know how much I'm gonna write when I get back. I am gonna try to write still just a little bit more, but I don't know how much more. And if it's not a lot more, I'm still gonna be okay. I do, maybe I'll say I want to try to get to maybe either put 500 more words on the page, or either do 500 more words or do another 1,000. I don't know. We'll see how I feel, because I can't go to sleep anytime soon anyway. Like normally I would want to take a nap right now, which I know, I get it. I already slept a good portion of the day anyway, but sometimes I would want to take a nap right now, but I can't do that regardless, because I still have to pack and fold my clothes and put all my nail stuff and all that other type of stuff. I have to get it all ready to go, so I can't take a nap regardless. But so when I'm not taking a nap, I'm gonna be like, hopefully I'll be able to write a little bit more, you know? And if I don't get 2,000, I'm fine. Hopefully I'll just get to maybe 500. So maybe by the end of it, I'll have at least 1,500 words. So I'm finna get ready to go. I'll be back from the store. I might take you guys along with me to the store. I'm not gonna lie. I might just film a little bit at the store. I haven't done that in a long time though. I feel like I haven't filmed that in public in a long time. So I don't really know. But he's literally begging for my attention. Also, he's a Boston Terrier, if you guys don't know. His name is Leophilus Bodine Horton, also known as Leo. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the store. I might take you guys along with me. I'm just going to like freaking Kroger, but it's a cute little, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna get though. I'm just going in there looking. Hopefully I find something that I want. I don't know what I'm gonna get. We'll have to see when we get there. So yeah. Hi guys, so I am back. I've actually been back for a while from the store. It's actually 2 a.m. Yeah, I've been back. I ate, I watched a little TV, I took a nap. I did a lot of stuff, you know, and like I said, like I'm actually kind of happy I took a nap, because I am going to be having to do a lot of driving tomorrow, and I was already feeling like super tired, so I was like, I might as well just go ahead and take a nap. But I've been writing, and right now I am at 1,783 words, so I'm actually almost at 2,000, which I didn't even realize. I love writing, and I like not like counting the words. Like sometimes I start writing and I just start like counting the words, like, oh my gosh, like okay, I have to get here, and I'm like looking at the word count every 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm like, that's not the writing that I like to do, because it feels so like I'm having to just like keep looking at it. But I actually got into like, I guess, a really good flow state, because I was just writing and I didn't even realize that I was almost at 2,000. Also, this lip gloss, pH Shimmer Lip Oil, I think I got this for Christmas. It's from Pink. It's either from Pink or Victoria's. I think it's Pink. Yeah, it says Pink right here. But this lip gloss is like clear. It's like clear, but like when I put it on, it like makes my lips pink, and that's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to get some more of this, because this is really good lip gloss. But yeah, anyway, I've been writing, it's been kind of like the writing, like you're writing and you know it's okay. It's like okay writing, you know, like I'm happy that I'm getting words down on the page, but it's definitely something like when I go back through, like there's so many parts in this draft that I'm like, I'm gonna have to really go back through and figure that out. It's like, this is like writing where I'm gonna have to go back through and I'm gonna be like, okay, like it's not the worst writing I feel like I've done in this draft, but it's definitely probably close to one of the ones that I really can't wait to change. And it's really hard for me to just like put words down and not go back and change it, unless I absolutely have to for me to like, you know, complete the draft. But you know, just it's hard for me to just not go back and fix that. What I did notice though, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I think I had this epiphany when I got back. So this manuscript, it was supposed to be about, this is what I was thinking. I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be about 95K to 100,000. And as I'm writing, I'm like, I'm at 46,000 now. I'm already at 46,000 words, and I'm like, I'm only on chapter 11, which makes me feel as if the manuscript is going to end up being longer. And I was kind of nervous. I was like, is that going to be bad for the young adult genre? But then I went back and I looked at like other like authors that I actually read, and their manuscripts are like 150,000 to 160,000, and they're well over like 100K. So that comforted me, because I was like, at first I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm doing like so much. And I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't even be worried, because like it is the draft, but it's just like that, like small little things that I'm thinking about as I'm going on. For right now, I'm not gonna try to rush it, but I am gonna try to, you know, hurry up a little bit and hit 2,000, because I do need to get started on folding my clothes and get everything to fit into my suitcase. Whenever you go somewhere for a period of time, whether it's on a trip, whether it's you're going out of town to your parents' house, or you're going like to just different places and you're there for a while, you're gonna like pick up more stuff than you came with. So like I have a whole box of nail stuff that I did not come down here with, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit that into a way that I'm gonna be able to travel with, because like, yeah, it'll fit in my car, it's gonna fit in my Jeep, but it's like I'm going to need to figure out a way, like I'm gonna have to walk back into my dorm apartment / like I'm gonna have to walk back up in there with that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix all of that so that it'll fit. That's just until I have like Christmas presents. I have so much like jackets, and I have a big pair of boots I got for Christmas. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit that. So like I said, and I don't like to do 2 trips. I like to get there, I have a little like buggy thing, and I'm gonna have to like get there, pull it from the buggy and get it inside to my like apartment thing. And I do not like to do 2 trips, but I'm thinking in the future, I'm like probably gonna have to do 2. But that's not too bad, it's fine. I'm gonna get back to writing though. I'll update you guys. Either I might do another update in between this and 2000, but I don't know. But I'm kind of getting nervous though during my writing, that I'm nervous that it's a lot of plot that's happening. It's a lot of plot that's happening, and it's a lot of plot, but I'm also kind of nervous that we're not seeing as much as the characters' personalities that I would like to see, that I would like for the audience to see and recognize. Like, I want it to be kind of like, you don't even have to have like the tag at the end, like he said, she said. You know, you can just like read a sentence or whatever and be like, oh, that's something that this person would say, or something that person would say. And obviously there's going to be things that, you know, you know, in between that most of them would probably say, but like some things I want it to be like, oh, like that's something like quippy, and that's something that this person would say, and like we know that for sure, we know without having that tag at the end or beginning, or like an action that leads into the dialogue or whatever. So I'm nervous that I'm not putting that as much as that of their personalities into it, because it's just so much plot. And I have to remind myself that even though dialogue is super important, I also think that when they have like their inner head monologues, and when they have like, you know, the things that they're going through and processing, whether it's, you know, in their head or whatever through their actions, that's also equally as important to me as dialogue, because you're able to see the character through that. So yeah, that's also, I'm just kind of nervous that I'm not doing that to the fullest. Hopefully though, hopefully I won't feel like that towards the end of this vlog though. It's not gonna be the end of this chapter though, because this chapter is gonna be more than 2,000 words, obviously. But for this little cute video, we're only gonna get to 2,000 probably. Then I have to get back to doing packing and all that other type of stuff. But yeah, so I'll see you guys once I'm at either close to 2,000 or at 2,000. And then in total, I probably am gonna be at, because I only have about 200 and I want to say 23 words to go. Yeah, 227 words to go until I'm at 2,000. So I'm probably gonna be at like 46,000 and something. I don't know. If you care about the math, that's just for anybody who cares about the specific word count. That's for you guys. That's for y'all. But yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm back. Also, I just showed my word count thing, and I know that you can tell that it's Google Docs, and I hear a lot of people hate on Google Docs or say that it's bad or that you shouldn't write in there, but like authors that I read and stuff, they say that they just write in Google Docs, and I'm like, Google Docs is familiar to me, I know how to use it and everything like that. Like, you know, like I feel like a lot of times people get kind of caught up in like the fancy stuff that they think that they need, and not saying that you shouldn't use that. Like if it works for you, you use it. Like do what you know you have to do. Like absolutely. Like, but just for me personally, I'm like, if it's working for me, you know, why mess with it? Like it's working fine. So I mean, you don't have to, like, that's just to let you know that you don't have to pay for like a subscription of anything, and you don't have to use like expensive tools or whatever if you want to write. Like just write. I don't even care if you like have to write in your like notes and like you can transfer it later or something. Like you can just write. Like you don't have to have all the expensive stuff. But anyway, that's just a little thing that came to my mind when I was showing you guys the word count. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to doing what I have to do. Okay, so I have officially made it to 2,084 words. Yeah, that puts me at in total 46,451 words. Which is, yeah, like about what I said. It's gonna still be in like the 46,000K range once I'm finished with adding the 2,000. But yeah, I'm going to basically close out this cute little writing session. I'm happy that I made a lot of progress, and I'm happy that I'm going in the direction that I want to go in, because I'm adding like things like I said before, like I'd be like kind of like I don't want to add it because I don't feel like it, but then I was like, no, like I want to do it all to the best of my ability. Like why would I not want my work to be as good and as fulfilling as I can make it? And so yeah, but what I have actually noticed is that when like one character, when they use their powers, like a couple of things happen that I haven't had happen for other characters when they use their powers. And that's kind of like, I realized that I did that once, like, because they discovered something else about their powers, and like I realized that I did not put that in, a certain thing in, when the other characters were using their powers. So one character would have something happen to them, and then like another character, when they'd use their powers, like that same reaction didn't really, like there was nothing that happened when they used their powers. So I'm happy that I picked up on that early. Well, it's not really early, but I'm happy I picked up on it just eventually, because like it could have been like I could have like gotten to like the end of the story and I'm like you know, so I'm happy that I figured it out now. That's really it. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by Teen Titans Go. They added it to Netflix. Can you believe it? I never thought that I'd see the day. First of all, the Nickelodeon stuff will be added to Netflix, and now Cartoon Network stuff has already been on Netflix, but like all this stuff is being added to Netflix, which, you know, I'm always excited about. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. It is It is 3:24 in the morning. That's not good. Oh my gosh, I'm not even tired. It's probably because I took that nap like I shouldn't have done, but I did. I'm gonna go ahead and try to edit this video, get it, you know, scheduled for posting and whatnot. But I hope you guys like this vlog. I hope you guys probably wrote a bit of your own stuff so that we can kind of have that like writing session together. Tell me about your writings, tell me about your process, tell me about if you use Google Docs or Words or like all the fancy things that you guys may or may not use. Tell me, you know, your opinions on it. Just, you know, talk to me in the comments. I always, you know, respond. I always try to respond. I don't get many comments like at all, so whenever I do get comments, I am always like happy to respond if a response is needed or whatnot. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next little writing session we have. Bye bye.